So what is up, everyone? Today is Monday, July 6th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I'll always do. So coming into the session, I do have a bearish bias. Interesting comment, Galaxy Rocker. I should probably finish my bias. So starting the daily time frame, I feel like it's been like a lot of back and forth where like I feel like if you just go from left to right, like at first I was like, oh yeah. Well, this daily gets inverted, right? We fail to deliver to these highs up here. Then we create this bullish daily gap, like we invert that. And I'm like, oh, okay, shorts to the move. And then we came up here and we create this other bearish gap and we invert that over here. So I'm like, oh, maybe longs are the move. And then we create another like daily gap over here. And we invert this. So I feel like it's like it just keeps being like, oh, I'm long, I'm short, I'm long, I'm short, and just never delivering to the higher low I feel like it should. But so I'm bearish. We inverted this daily gap. We failed to like SMT at these lows. As previous day low is still intact. Good morning, Uber. How are you, bro? Yeah, on the 4 hour, I know technically we did invert this 4 hour gap, but yeah, I don't know. But honestly, I feel like one formation is 4 hour candle. If at 10 a.m., I feel like if we close really bearish, like this is gonna look really bearish. Just with the SMT, there's an SMT at London highs. You can see London highs got taken out by NQ. At least currently, ES never took them out. So we have news at 10. Yeah, we do. You said I'm doing good. Alpha 0 account secured, ready for some action. That's what's up. Good luck with your account, bro. About what? So there's market open, like what? A couple minutes. Morning, Cypher. How are you? Do I have Asia-high marked? I should probably mark Asia-high. Asia-high. You said I expect our trades to be similar. Yeah, honestly, I feel like if I'm looking at CISDs and inversions, we probably will be trading pretty similarly. You said I'll be leaving earlier than normal due to haircut appointment. You're good, bro. I feel like I'm the same way though. I have my haircut appointment tomorrow. Dude, I be making my haircut appointments like 2 weeks out. My barber's also like he be booked up, but I'm also very particular with my barber though, I feel like. I've probably talked this before. I feel like my dad loves giving me shit though. He'll be like, yo, you're going for a haircut? Like, didn't you go like yesterday? I used to go every 2 weeks. I go every 3 weeks now. But for a hot minute, I was going every 2 weeks. You said 2 weeks, messaged mine an hour ago. I mean, honestly though, my barber, he really has to be one of the most busy barbers in the area, I feel like. I'm very particular with my hair. I need to keep up all the comments when they're like, we see the fade, bro. I know I'm winning. Interesting. So ES keeps moving up and NQ is going down. So ES took out London high, so SMT is no longer intact. I mean, there's still an SMT at the highs. It's just no longer like an SMT with London highs. Bro said I go every 3 to 4 months. Galaxy said, do you want? Do I want? Juan? Honestly, if ES could take out Asia highs and SMT up there. You said I felt that fades for life. I be getting faded, I be getting fades on my head. I be getting faded in my, not kidding. Said who trying to run a game? Yo, it's 9:30. It is 9:30, sir. I'm not saying there's any problems with video games, but lock the fuck in. You said honestly, fuck NQ, man. You said my London. Sorry about that. Hit my TP and open. Yeah. You said, Dan, the candles move weird. Like it's moving with, like what? It probably looks almost more smooth, right? I feel like I remember I used to feel the same way with Top Step X, where they used to use a different data feed that like trading feed didn't use, and it just like it would update, I guess, more frequently, and it felt weird to my eyes. I don't know. It feels like satisfying but weird. You said I followed all my rules. I mean, if you followed all your rules, it's a win. I mean, that is the goal at the end of the day. Oh, dude. ES is dumping. NQ is dumping. You said gaming is how I lock into trading. Well, you know what? Let me not question your methodology. Whatever works for you. If it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm going for. I'm not taking anything yet. I'm just marking something. I'm just curious what this stop would be. I like how I'd be like randomly getting excited when I remember things. I feel like I want more people to pop in here. Yo, I feel like my story time is kind of funny today. The jazz IQ. I feel you, bro, honestly. So I feel like some days I just be walking away from the charts like, yo, NQ is personal beef with me. You said I'm fine. Damn. Sorry. Oh, wait, you were down in Banda before. It's alright to hear that, bro. You know, speaking the word of band, like I'm sure you guys know I work at a bank. Like my supervisor, like sometimes we'll be like counting stuff, and I'll be like, oh, there's like 2 bands in quarters, or like I'll be like, there's 5 racks in like this, and then he's like, Tim, can you please like not say that? And I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. It just comes out sometimes though. I'm like, yo, we got 5 bands over here. He's like, Tim, please. You know, I don't know. I tried to watch a video and I know how CISDs work, but I figured to refresh my memory yesterday. I was like, I'll watch a video on CISDs. Dude, I fell asleep before. Is it like just a me thing? I'm curious. Do you guys ever try to watch like educational trading videos and fall asleep and then try to rewatch it again and fall asleep again? And it's like, it's not even like I'm not interested in it. Like I'm genuinely interested in a topic. I just be falling asleep when I watch trading educational stuff. It's like ASMR for me. They're like, when we tap into 4-hour BPR, and I'm like, oh. What the fuck's wrong with me? Does bro have the same profile picture as Visor? I guess that's a random profile. I wonder if it's one of the default ones they give you, I guess. You said I'm 80 in spirit. I fall asleep. Oh, what's up, Kalish? How are you? I'm assuming it's Kalish or Bofest. Whichever one of you it is. What's up? I'm just mentally debating our things. It's Kalish, what's up? I feel like, I mean, that partially could be because, like, I'm generally sleep deprived as a person. Am I really about to call this a CISD? I mean, like, I feel like on the I feel like if you move to like the 15 second, that's probably like a CISD. Low. Oh damn! Calm down, Nasdaq. No, I'll just set the limit there, honestly. Fucking 90 point stop. I feel like I don't want to see a huge wick on the bottom though. That's really not the close I want to see. I know technically that is like a change in the state. I feel like it's just such a weak change in the state. I feel like I was debating on viewing a change in the state like in a close under there. What's up, JP3? I like how I just look at the left. I'm like, yo, what is bro saying? Oh, I know, because I liked your story about that. You said, have you ever considered moving out of state or out of the US? I mean, so crazy you asked that right now. I'm gonna set a limit at the CISD probably if we get a really strong close. Even though I know I probably should have said it before, but sell to limit. So I'll set a limit at CISD. Hopefully we can pull back to it. That's a pretty strong close, honestly. Said, dude, I might be done trading Monday. Yeah, dude, honestly, Mondays and Fridays are usually the not ideal days. I should probably put my risk to reward tool so you guys know where my stop will be. Put my stop look up there. Asia lows? Okay, so I'm in there. The buy to stop. I don't know. I feel like I'm so cautious. You said, dude, this PA has been crazy. Dude, I was just talking about, I feel like when I looked at the daily chart today, I was like, this daily chart is actually insane. Because, like, I mean, like, I don't think you look at fair value gaps the same way I do. But, like, I feel like we just keep forming daily gaps and then inverting them and then just not delivering past it, if you know what I mean. So, can you explain logic? Yeah, I got you. I just want to set my limit real quick. So in this trade here, we took out these highs. I know there are relative equal highs, which I feel like has cooked me in the past, but I feel like we delivered strongly away from them and there's like an SMT. I know ES didn't take out Asia-high either, but I just like the delivery away from it. And then like we had like a change in the state delivery where like we're like moving bearish like here. And then we like broke bullish for like a little bit, like to kind of, I'm viewing that as like a fake out. And we like had a change in the state delivery. Like we pretty much broke structure back bearish and I just set a limit. It's like a 1 to 1.5 to Asia lows. Cause honestly, I mean, I feel like daily time frame, I'm bearish, but we are not delivering down. $47 over risk. So I was thinking about doing 200 a day method. I mean, nothing wrong with that, honestly, but I feel like in my mind, I feel like I'm always scared to do that, but I feel like I'd have these accounts that have all these days and they're like ready for payout, and then I'd like fuck it up when I actually go for like more of a buffer. I'm assuming you're talking about building the winning days before buffer. I'm probably about to get stopped in this. I mean, even if I get stopped in this, I feel like I'd wait for ES to take out Asia-high, and then retry it off that. Because ES is probably going to take out Asia-high if I had to guess. I mean, I'll still let this thing rock until it stops me out, but I feel like mentally, I definitely could cut this here if I wanted to be like discretionary. I'm not going to, but so I want to focus on building. I want to go live with Tradeify. Yeah, I feel like the live accounts are better than they used to be with prop firms. Like like how they handle it. Yeah, and I feel like how are we gonna dump down like that and then just come right back up without like delivering to these lows down here? It's not even like ES or NQ took out that low. So the best live accounts are MFFU, really? I don't doubt you. I really feel like I haven't looked into the live rules at MFFU. Yo, AI assistant, can you remind me? I gotta look at the live rules of MFFU. My funded futures. That was a lot of stuttering there. Oh, come on. Can you... Dude, that thing was so close to stopping me out. Holy shit. That was 2 points away from stopping me out. Are we friends, Nasdaq? I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on. This is too much for me. Oh, this is so off topic, but do you guys see my shirt? It's a cat that's like throwing $100 bills. Can you follow through, Nasdaq? But I feel like I want to tell my story time now, but I also feel like I'm gonna get interrupted just staring at this trade. I want to see it like start delivering my way, and then I'll maybe talk. Why do I feel like I feel like I'd be telling stories the worst times. Yo, Cypher's like, hey, it's the China music. Honestly, not the worst close. I feel like sometimes, though, I get a good close. And then it just rockets against me. Watch. Just like that. I don't know why. I feel like that triggers me so much sometimes. When, like, I feel like it's like, why are we going to close with, like, such a, like, a bearish candle? And we're like... It's been 25 seconds now. We've all the way back up. Say getting cooked on Apex. What, Apex Legends? In my head at first, I thought you were talking about the prop firm. But nah, bro's playing video games. I'm gonna adjust my stop to that high because I mean, I feel like if it takes out that high right there, there's no reason it's not gonna stop me out. Yeah, I was getting ready to be like, oh, sorry, your account's in drawdown, but nah, you're just playing video games. Oh, I'm cooked here. Oh, that's upsetting. Yo, what is that reaction off my stop loss? But I mean, honestly, I'm expecting ES to come out and take out Asia highs, and maybe I can try shorting off that. I mean, I know the daily candle's flipping, but, like... I mean, honestly, I'm expecting ES to come out and take out Asia highs, and maybe I can try shorting off that. I mean, I know the daily candle's flipping, but, like... Like higher time frame though, I want to say I'm bearish. I mean, the thing is though, especially on the 4 hour, I mean, I feel like we're probably gonna invert this 4 hour gap. Honestly, if we don't dump before 10 a.m., I might have to flip bearish to being biased, honestly. I feel like if that 4 hour candle closes that like really bullish, I'd have to flip bias. But I guess I'll tell my story now, I guess. So you said got cooked. I took the 3-minute IFVG. That 3-minute doesn't look bad either. Like, damn, sorry to hear that, bro. I mean, there's an SMT at the high again. The thing, I don't like that ES didn't take out Asia highs. So the account was free. That's what's up. I feel like the risk to reward could be good if I got like a change in the state like that, but like, I just don't like, there is an SMT. There's multiple SMTs. Yeah, in my head, I'm like, how bro get a free account? Because I don't think I gave it to bro. Unless bro secretly made an alt, entered my giveaway, not like I would care, honestly. I hope we can take out Asia highs. But, so essentially, so my mom, or I guess she's like always fixated with like making, like the backyard so nice. So I have like an in-ground pool. You said, dang, I'm sorry. Nah, I mean, I'll survive, honestly. It's whatever. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, I remember that. But yeah, so my mom... Yeah, I got a 50% off at Lucid. But, so she bought these 2 swans, and then she keeps talking about, like, oh, they like each other. They made it for life. And they're keep in mind, these are like plastic blow-up swans you put in this pool, right? So like my mom is like, oh, it's so cute. They stay together all the time. And I'm like, it's probably the way the wind blows. Like they just stay together. Like in the way like I don't know. But so then I guess one of them had a leak where like it was slowly deflating. Said, honestly, I'm not really trying to long here. If I were to take longs, I would wait until after 10 a.m. Alpha's doing 25% off right now. But I would wait until after 10 a.m. honestly. That's just me personally, but yeah, so my mom was saying, then she's like, oh yeah, so one of them's deflating. So then she said she walked out there and one of them was like deflated and it had its head like on the side of like the pool and it was like looking at her. And she said the other swan that was like the actual inflated one was looking at her like, and she said she could almost feel it saying like, you gotta save my friend. And she said it was like the saddest thing she ever saw. So she's just like me for real. She's like, so I asked ChatGPT, how do I fix a leak in a swan? And I was like, couldn't you just return it and get a new one? But she was like, no, they already bonded. I can't get a replacement. They're special to each other. And I'm like, they're fucking plastic swans, mom. And then so what ChatGPT told her to do? Nah, she's definitely not. But nah, so then, what do you call it? So ChatGPT told her to put the blow-up plastic swan in soapy water. So she's gonna cover it with soap, and then she's gonna see where the air is leaking out. Yo, appreciate you, Cypher. You said boomer psychosis. But yeah, so she's determined, and she's like, I told the other swan, I'm gonna help your friend. And I'm just looking at her like I'm just nodding my head. Like, I don't want to be like a dick and like shit in her parade. Now, Lucid dropped cases where you can like, it's almost kind of like gambling, where you can like see what discount you get. Like it could be like 50% off, could be 60. You're to be completely honest, if you go to Lucid's website and open your case, you're most likely just gonna get a 50% off. Which I don't make a 50k like 70. I want to say. I like that we're delivering up. Yeah, I feel like that was pretty much it up my mom. I couldn't believe it. She's like, And she's like, you should have seen the face on that swan. Yeah, because I mean, it's only for one use, most likely. I mean, you also could, I don't know what the other prizes are in the case, but I feel like everyone and their mom's getting 50% off for one use. That's what I got. What's up, NQ? Bro said down 1.5. I hope you're able to, bro. Oh, wait, that's not NQ? I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You are a Velcro Cam. I know who you are. You said I got a free beanie from Lucid? Yo, I'm an affiliate. I ain't getting no free beanies. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, I'm not kidding, but you said $90 in drawdown. Yeah, honestly. Oh, you got 60% off at Lucid? That's what's up. Oh, and Pillow, I don't remember if I responded to you, but I appreciate you, Pillow, always. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. It does help me out. I do appreciate it. But yeah, honestly, I feel like for me to be bearish, I'd want to see Asia highs get taken in ES and have like an immediate reaction off of it. Because if not, I feel like if this 4-hour candle is going to close this bullish, yo, what? You said, yo, Timmy, can you go on 30-second real quick? Yeah, I got you. This is not 30-second. I mean, does this satisfy what you want to see? I mean, yeah, honestly, I feel like Lucid is cheapest, honestly, with like still good rules. I knew I missed the fucking entry. I'm sorry, bro. We didn't even take out Asia highs. This market's rage bait. You said I took that trade with you earlier. I kind of fucked up trying to figure out how to work with Alpha Trader. I'm sorry about that, bro. If you have any questions, I mean, I think I have a video and you can also just ask me. Oh yeah, I don't know if, I mean, you might have figured this out already, but when you set a stop loss, you have to set a TP with it. Like, you can't just set a stop loss, which is, I mean, I guess it's okay, but like, they're like connected. That makes sense. Like, one won't get submitted without the other. I totally forgot I'm not playing music. At least for me. You guys hear music. And there's like nothing in my Apple Music. I started using, I may or may not pay for Apple Music and Spotify, and I'm using Apple Music on my glasses, and then you guys get Spotify. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've, bless you, appreciate you, bro. I feel like I haven't been trading like my new little, thank you, Uber. My new like CISD, IFEG like way again for too long, but like, I feel like I'd be more confident in the trades I take because I feel like there's less discretion with the CISD or like a IFVG. I'll probably be taking more CISDs than IFEGs, but it susses me out so bad that Asia highs weren't taken. Oh, I didn't mark out Asia highs on MNQ. Oh, Asia highs got taken out on MNQ because they're not. This makes more sense. This makes more sense now. Actually, I don't necessarily need. Sorry to hear that, Vized. I mean, you'll get it next time. I know this might sound like maybe this is absolutely cooked logic, but sometimes when I blow accounts, I just sit there and think to myself, you know what? At least my starting balance is going to be like, I'm not going to have to climb myself out of drawdown anymore. You know what I mean? I know it's probably cooked logic. It's probably cope, but I definitely want to pay attention to how 10 a.m. moves though, because 10 a.m. opens in like 4 minutes. I'd really prefer to take a trade after 10 a.m. so it doesn't manipulate out. So low key, I'd be feeling a trader. You be feeling up traders. Nah, it's whatever. Bro said me next. Okay, I feel like I always be posting like shorts with some random caption. I feel like I should make a random short. I think I already have like who needs a girlfriend when Nasdaq fucks me every day or something like that. Oh, you said I'd be feeling like a terrible trader. If it makes you feel any better, I know that I feel like this shouldn't make you feel any better, honestly, but I feel like I've been low-key feeling like a shitty trader lately too, and I know I can trade. I know this is cope, like I really shouldn't be using this as like logic, but like, you know, Dodgy, I saw Dodgy like crashing out on Instagram the other day, but like these markets aren't making sense, like I can't handle it, and I was like, oh, if Dodgy's crashing out, like something's up. I feel like normally every day's like, if you didn't take this 15-second IFVG, you're a donut. Like he was not calling us donuts, he was crashing out. And I was like, okay, bet. That's cope though. I mean, cause like like Dodgy trades similar to me, so I guess it's like it's confirmation it's not just a me thing, but at the same time, just because one other trader's not doing good doesn't mean I can look at that and be like, oh yeah, we can be poor together. Like me and Dodgy are gonna be in the streets of, you know what I mean? You said I swear, man, I did so good in the eval, I'd be shit. That's how it be, honestly. I don't know how. It's like the market's like, nah, this guy's unfunded. Shit market conditions. But honestly, if we close below like where I have this blue line drawn, we'd give like another CISD. It's close enough to 10 a.m. honestly. Like we're in the macro. I normally, oh wait, there's new, wait. I need to wait for, because 10 a.m. news is gonna fuck me so hard if I take this. Nah, I gotta wait for 10 a.m. news. Yeah. I don't know. I acknowledge red folder news at the start of the stream, and then somehow in between now and then it got forgotten in my mind. But I remember now. You said watch the market be good for the next couple weeks while I'm on eval again. And honestly, you ever feel like too, I feel like it's like when I de-risk, I'd be like going crazy, and then when I risk up, it's like nothing A+ works. I don't know, I should stop the negative talk, you know, I'm a good trader. Yo, Vized, respectfully, I mean, remember we were brainwashing ourselves to saying we're the best traders ever? Well, it's not brainwashing because it's true, but like, positively gaslighting. That's what I do with my bitches. No, I'm kidding. That was a weird comment to make. So there's like what, 5 seconds until 10 a.m. open. At least I didn't get my entry before 10 a.m. You said there's, I mean, okay. So the only thing is, we're going to leave behind a data high and a data low, which obviously I pay attention to a lot. So like, I'd really want to see the data high that gets created taken out first on either index, just one of them. Because I just don't want to take a short with data highs like above. Even though like, They could technically get swept and not stop me out. I just don't want to take that risk. Like, let's say it does that, but I don't want to. I want to see him get swept first. Even though, oh, Nasdaq. It could dump, honestly. I also want to pay attention to how that 4-hour candle closed. I mean, we did invert the 4-hour gap, but like, this is so fucking tricky. I'd say I'm leaning towards shorts overall, honestly, but only because I feel like the daily like looks bearish, and I feel like higher time frame holds higher power, but I could understand why either side would play out, like long or shorts. So we took out the data high. There's still a data low intact, which I love. Neither index took it out. Honestly, I want to see EST. Holy Nightbot, dude, what the fuck? I'm convinced that Nightbot, like whenever you set timers, I think they just mean nothing. They really do. Like those are supposed to be spaced out. Said Nightbot don't give. It really doesn't. Like, I literally set timers for each individual message that were different times. Oh, that's what's up. If we close under this, like, this blue line I have, like, it's gonna be like a change in the state delivery again. I actually, this is so random. I actually haven't even checked Bookmap. Although we are reacting off of orders on Bookmap. Like, I literally would be kind of shorting off this area, I bet, if I was trading off Bookmap, but how's my trade sinker holding up? Everything good over here? You've successfully copied my losses across 3 accounts? 5 accounts, I mean. That's what's up. I mean, I like that. At least some time has passed since the Red Fuller news came out. You said, Tim, did you feel that crazy tornado? There was a tornado? Oh, wait, honestly, there was one day where the wind, like, was whipping, like, absolutely crazy. I didn't think much of it, though. There was a tornado somewhere? Yeah, dude, I think my parents were actually in the pool, and my dad was like, I think I hear thunder. And my mom was like, wasn't it, like, right around 4th of July or something like that? And I think my dad was like, I think it's fireworks. Or no, my mom, I don't know. But then they were like, nah, it's thunder. We gotta get the fuck inside. Honestly, if we close below this blue line, I'm gonna set a limit at this change in state delivery. Honestly, if it closes really close to it too, I might even just mark it. If it's like a matter of a couple points. But it was like the day over the day before, yeah. I think, oh yeah, I lost power that day too. Like, you know, I don't know what you mean by that, but I think I have an idea what you mean by that. And don't do that, Vized. You know, I'd be sad if I wouldn't have you in my chat every day. I was gonna say something. My memory's fucking cooked. 2 contracts. Ugh. I don't know why. I think it's funny that I got a notification from Tradecopia. It's like, are you new to trading? Take a quick tour. Or new to copy trading. But like, am I new to copy trading? Ah, good joke. So I'm still not getting in just yet because we still haven't closed under that. Yeah, and trust me, honestly, I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way when I blew all those accounts last... Was it the week before, I want to say? Week before last week? You said, is there a way to disable the dollar amount that shows while I'm in a trade? I want to see ticks only. I don't know off the top of my head. Is it somewhere in settings? I know the settings menu is not big at all, but I can look after stream. Oh, wait, actually, I would say look after stream, but I don't even think I have an active account on Alpha Trader. So I really can't. I don't think I can look after stream. Wait, do I have one? I'll try to log in later and see if I ticks only. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even saying it's a good idea, but I feel like when people are degenerates on evals, I feel like it comes from a place of like, you've been trading for so long and it's like, dude, I literally cannot bear being on eval anymore. It's like, I'll pay the extra money to just full port it and just like pass in a couple days and like just have the like be back unfunded. I'm not using that logic with these 5 accounts, but said, am I lagging or are you lagging? I don't know. Bro said, why don't you buy and sell from a decent zone? I mean, can we define a decent zone? I mean, like... Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to say that. I figured it was you. Although I wasn't going to assume. The only reason I figured it was you is because I feel like no one else in chat said anything. And also, I feel like my stream never be lagging, but... Occasionally it does, though. I've had days where it randomly does. So I still didn't get my entry just yet. Dude, it really is. These conditions are so ass. You said August, PA. Don't remind me, I'm getting PTSD. Oh my god, Dodgy. I can't take this. What did bro take? I can't... You said I know I'm not a terrible... I don't think you're a terrible trader, honestly. So what did Dodgy take? I'm not even sure. I think he's... Oh, yeah. I think he's trying to say... Well, I mean, I'm saying he didn't take it, but... He marked all this LR. He saw the sweep of this high up here. And then he took, like, some, like... I don't even know what time frame it is, but some, like, 3 or, like... I think it's this 5-minute. I think he's saying he took, like, this 5-minute inversion off this and then just wrote it to all this LR and he TP'd down here. Like, Dodgy be leaving me speechless some days. Holy dude, what the fuck is this? Is such chop. I mean, we're accumulating, right? Maybe I want to see accumulation, manipulation above the highs, and then a distribution back down, maybe. It's sounding good, right? So, on paper, hey, that's what's up, Cypher. Yeah, dude, Dodgy, I feel like... I don't know how Dodgy does it, but I feel like he be catching, like, all trades all hours a day. I feel like he'd be like, oh yeah, if you didn't catch, you should 2-minute. You should, that shit don't count. Dude, market open delivered him to his TP. I love Dodgy. He said, low-key, I'm not even sad. I'm just mad. Sorry to hear that, bro. Well, best of luck with your two. I don't know if you should full port both. Maybe you could like full port one day and full port the next day and not do it in one day. I'm such a bad influence. But, so I mean, I feel like I've said this 700 times, but we have yet another SMT at the high. Some full porting same time. I mean, respectfully, I wouldn't, I don't endorse the rage trading. I mean, I feel you, I understand. I think I've been there before, but like, you said the London trade hold the most. Yeah, because you were right. Like, you had the right idea. It just stopped you and then went your way. Honestly though, like, I feel like a good middle ground. If you are gonna full port the account, like, sleep on it. Take a day. Like, this session's cooked. You don't want to full port in these shit conditions. Like, and if you wake up tomorrow morning and still feel that way after you calm down, like, okay, you can do it. But like, just try to full port like when you're in that like rage mode, if you know what I mean. You said I endorse. Why can't I read today? You said I endorse rage trading on paper. I mean, yeah, honestly, I feel like paper might piss me. I mean, everyone's different, but I feel like paper would piss me off because I'd end up winning, and then it would be on paper, so it would mean nothing. I'd be like, every trade I funded, I lost. I take it on paper and I win. That would definitely happen to me. You said, yo, bro's like, let's make it a group activity. You go long, I'll go short. One of us will be happy, one of us will be sad. That's totally not against prop firm rules. Totally, I'm joking. It is. Don't get mad at me for making that joke at any prop firm. Bro said group project. Yeah, so I'll split you guys into pairs. No, I'm kidding. Honestly though, the more I watch this, the more I think there's a chance that longs might be the move. I mean, I feel like the 4 hour looks the most bullish out of everything, honestly. Like, we inverted the 4 hour gap. Is Timber on a wheel with long or short? Honestly, if we're not going to react off Asia highs immediately and dump, I mean, well, I'm sorry, NQ already took Asia highs. You said I'm low-key done trading safe. I mean, sometimes being aggressive is good. I'm not saying in every case it is, but there definitely is a time where, like, you got to increase risk. I feel like they kind of hit me one day though, where I kept like trading one account at a time, and I was like, dude, if I keep trading one account at a time, it's gonna be like what am I doing all this work for? A fucking 1K payout? Like, what's up, GC Trading Systems? How are you? You taking trades today? You said it right. I'm not going to document this eval. I want to go back to trading view. I want to be... Yeah, honestly, I feel like Alpha might not like that I say this, but I mean, honestly, my what do you call it? My honest opinion, I don't think Alpha Trader is the best. At least in its current state. I prefer TradingView. You said no trades. That's what's up, GC, honestly. It's been like a choppy morning so far. Says everybody losing. I'll leave for tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, there's the daily loss limit too. So I'm so glad I'm not the only one losing. I mean, I feel you. You know what hits though when everyone else is losing and you're winning, that hits different. Bro's praying on our downfall. Bro's like, please, someone tell me blew your account. You said the data refresh and dollar P&L is affecting me weirdly. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, bro. Oh, I'm gonna grab a protein shake. I'm thirsty. Oh. You said the way that yeah, honestly, no, that is true. I feel like time flies when we're trading. There'd be days where I'm like, oh, like what time is it? And it's like 10:50 already. And I'm like, oh, I only have 20 more minutes in my session. Honestly, if I had to guess, then word, I gotta wash my hair. Have a good rest of your day, Cypher. I should delete Insta? Only if you're not following me. Yeah, appreciate you, Cypher. Have a good rest of your day. These things taste so much better cold. I feel like a lot of things taste better cold. You said the first reel was trade Fike micros will not get you this, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like the method on Instagram Reels is like rage baiting. Like, make some outrageous claim that's gonna make people pissed off and want to comment, and your reel do well. So I'm heading out. Can't be tempted to take another trade. Thanks for the stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. Have a good rest of your day, Uber. You know, I feel like this is crazy to say out loud, but I was thinking about my losing streak, and I was thinking, you know what? Like, I've been losing so much lately. Like, statistically, even if I'm just flipping a coin, at this rate, I gotta win sometime, right? I mean, like, that's so bad to say. You with the SD Kids song. No, but you know, I genuinely think I've lost like 10 trades in a row. And like, I'm not even going for 4R anymore. I feel like I'd be going for like 2R now. It's whatever. Honestly though, I know this might sound crazy. At least one of the advantages of funded accounts, I know live accounts are always the move and all, but like, if I want a funded account, I can just blow eval, and then eventually I can just start trading good and get a payout. I feel like on a live account though, if I'm losing, and then I start winning, it's like I just made back some of the money I lost. You know what I mean? You can cycle prop firm accounts. You can't cycle live accounts. But I mean, like, I would love to see a sweep of like some low and like a change in the stay delivery, or like maybe a good IFVG back up. Of course, there's no 5-minute gap here. You said, and a dude I know is running a 30K. I feel kind of behind. I mean, I definitely feel you. I feel like a lot of us feel behind. It's kind of normal, but I mean, just because some dude's running a 30K doesn't mean he's successful, right? Like, just because someone can run far doesn't mean their life's good, you know what I mean? Like, I can... Honestly, when I ran my first half marathon, I think that was actually, like, I was very broken during that time. I know it's a very weird thing to share, but, like, I feel like people that run a lot, sometimes they're running from something. Like, I'm not saying every time I get in the treadmill, I'm running from my problems, but, like, it definitely helps. You said broken, Tiff. You know, this is actually so random, but only because I feel like, you know, it's on the topic. I remember there was one girl I used to talk to like a long time ago, and she was saying that she was scared of like muscular men. And I was saying to her, like, because she had kids, and I was like, you know, if you're ever in a situation where like you need someone to help you and you don't know who to ask for help, like I recommend you ask the most jacked guy for help. Because like that jacked guy, like he's already battling his demons in the gym, right? Like he like, I feel like someone that shows like discipline in the way that they can go to the gym every day, like they're more likely to be mentally stable. And also too, like, I don't know, there's not like hidden rage, because I feel like, respectfully, like, no offense to anyone here that might be like overweight, but I feel like if you're a fat person, I feel like it kind of like correlates to like a lack of discipline sometimes, you know what I mean? And I feel like, or lack of self-control. How about that? Like you can make impulsive decisions. I don't know. Bro starts ripping on fat people and the viewer count goes down. I really don't give a fuck about what I say. I've learned. You said, wow, I'm blocky, I'm overweight. I mean, I don't judge you when it's overweight. You said you made fun of my tummy. I mean, at the same time, though, I mean, I feel like there's a difference between, like, I don't know, I feel like there's a difference between, like, overweight and, like overweight, which I know probably sounds insensitive, but you know what I mean, though, like, I don't know. He said, nah, I'm mad at you. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't have any, that was a dick thing to say, but I don't know. Sorry, bro. So can I eat Doritos? I mean, I eat Doritos more than I should. Actually, ironically, at my job, I wouldn't doubt it. You be going to the gym all the time. And respectfully, this really might sound... I mean, okay, I've already been offensive. I'll keep going down the lane. So, like, in all seriousness, how many profitable traders are really, like, fat? Like, there's one person that I know is a very profitable trader that I have as an exception in my mind. And I don't want to call him... I don't want to mention him. I feel like it's just, like, I'm glazing him as a trader. At the same time, I'm calling him fat. So I'm not... Nah, actually, well, he's chill too. But yo, and this is so random. Speaking of other influencers, since we're talking about other trading influencers, you guys know Luke Tran? The Daddy Max is cool. I have no beef with no dad. I mean, well, I don't know why I would have beef with Daddy Max, but he seems cool for my interpretation of him. But I fuck with Shinobi too, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so you guys know Luke Tran, fucking Mr. like top ticking in 24/7. I hate him, but bro, I don't know. I guess he wants an idea for a YouTube video. So bro, he DMs me his own story. And he's like, what do you want to see in this video? And then I responded, and then I was like, bro's marketing strat is next level. And then this was definitely an AI bot, because he responded with like an ice emoji immediately at 6 in the morning. At 5:58 a.m. What's up, Angie? How are you? But I'm not gonna lie though, this might sound kind of sad, but I woke up and I was like, ooh, Luke Tran DM'd me. And then I thought he like replied to my story, and I was like, oh no, he sent me his story. And then I was like, this is a bot. I feel like I'm such a hypocrite. I'd be telling people like, eat clean foods with like the list of ingredients shouldn't be that long. And like, I just look at the list of ingredients. You said I just feel like a bad trader. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, honestly though, one thing that I like to remind myself is like, imagine like if you view a profitable trader, right? If you look at a whole yearly calendar, right? Like that dude is probably going to have, let's say 2 or 3 months where he goes crazy. Like he looks back and like he flexes his P&L calendar on his Instagram story. Like this is the month, right? And then there's probably going to be like 8 months, let's say, or like 6 months where there's mid, you know what I mean? And then you'll have a couple months where you do bad, but like overall it kind of like evens out. Like let's say like 4 of the months you'll have like a little bit of profit, break even maybe 1 month. I hate this price action. You know, Vise, this is random. I'm not saying you necessarily should, but out of curiosity, do you ever backtest? You said the worst part about all this. So I'll prove you wrong. I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and preach like backtesting's like the answer. I feel like it gets to a point, especially with me, where it was just like moving in a pattern, like going with the flow. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like just like putting check boxes in my head, like, oh, we have this, we have this, we have this. Okay. Honestly, dude, with the way the market's moving right now, I kind of agree. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like I could compare trading Nasdaq to watching paint dry. No, I don't think you're a terrible trader. I feel like I've said that multiple times before. I mean, just because you have some losses now doesn't mean you're a bad trader. You said now I'm acting. Yo, Kalish is wearing off on you, bro. You said, Tim, what's your full financial advice? So if I were you, this is what you need to do right now, okay? No, I'm kidding. I can't even make jokes like this. Like I can see the court files, like in a court of law. They're like, sir, he said this. You said, do I suck because I switched from NQ to ES because it's easier to manage? I mean, bro said, where's Kalish? I gotta troll him. I mean, honestly, I think it's easier for me to just trade NQ. But I mean, if you enjoy trading ES and NQ, I don't want to talk you out of it, but I just hate when, like, I feel like if, let's say I'm bearish on both, I'm like, which one do I take the trade on? And then if I take the wrong index, I'm sitting here like, I knew I should take that trade on NQ. ES isn't delivering. I don't know. You said the money just feels like less. Yeah, I don't know why ES doesn't hit the same for me. Speaking of full porting, Visa, this is actually so random. I'm low-key making a video. Not low-key. I don't know why I said low-key. I mean, it's what I'm doing, but I'm probably gonna film it today saying what's the easiest way to pass a prop firm account. And low-key, I'm essentially gonna be telling you guys to full port. Like, I'm gonna be saying, like, I mean, I'm sure you know how to full port. It's not too hard, but like, I'll go over, like, if you buy an Alpha Zero, like, risk 1K per day, 2 days, right? Or with the Tradeifys, you can risk the whole drawdown in 1 day. Same thing with Lucid, the flexes, right? The pros, they actually remove the daily loss limit for a short period of time, but like, you risk, so like Lucid, you risk 2K to make 1.5K, do that 2 days in a row, you pass in 2 days with negative risk to reward. All you gotta do is win 2 negative risk to reward trades. You said ES is like sugar and NQ. I need me some more NQ. No, I'm kidding. You said look at the pesos chart. Respectfully, no. You said, Tim, move the markets for me. Come on. So here, so I want the markets to go up. Oh, it's working. It's actually kind of working. You said pesos for what? Nah, bro's definitely fucking with me. There's no way bro wants me to actually pull up the US dollar versus the Mexican peso. Like, just didn't like Mexico win something like World Cup wise? Is that why bro's going on about pesos? All I know is I'm friends in real life with some Mexicans, and they're going crazy over soccer and posting stuff. Oh, they lost. Well, I don't know. I like Mexican food. USD rupee, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. He's a nice save. Oh, yo, I hate, so this 15-minute gap is like 10 light years away. If we could retrade this 15-minute BPR, I would. You said you ever. Nah, I have not traded cotton. I have not traded soybean. Aren't there like cow manure futures? I have not traded those cow manure futures. Yo, low key though, I mean, they might be slept on. I don't know. Oh, someone else told me they were kind of shitty. I don't know. That was such a bad joke. I'll show myself out. You said cow food futures because we moving. You said cocoa. Yeah, I think there are cocoa futures. You said they lost a man. Oh, the Mexico thing. Interesting. I mean, at least, so there's a 5-minute gap on ES. So ES is pulling back into the 5-minute gap right now. Well, technically ES is in the 5-minute gap yet. It made equal lows of the 5-minute gap, which is so amazing, but Where's equilibrium? So there's still 930 lows below that haven't been swept. I actually didn't even notice that. Well, okay, I lied actually. So ES took them in, Q didn't. Okay, that's not as bad. I feel like best case scenario for me at this point, which I don't even know if I'll get it, is if we could pull back to like equilibrium on this range. There's like this 15-minute gap down here. If I could get longs out of there, that wouldn't be the worst, but I'm definitely leaning for longs right now. Oh! Nah, should I? Yeah, why not? I got nothing else to talk about. Yeah, why not? I gotta be careful. I want to get myself in trouble here. Let me check. Let me check something first. I don't know why me checking this is gonna mean anything. Whatever. So I feel like I can't say how I know this girl, but there's some girl that I know of, and I heard a really funny story about her. And so essentially, so she has a boyfriend. I don't know how long they've been dating. So he wanted to bring her to meet like his family in like another country. I forget, was it like the Dominican Republic or I don't know, some foreign country. So he like, she's flying there, like no money's coming out of her pocket, right? Like flight, stay, everything. Like she's just getting flown to another country to meet this guy's family, right? Tim a homewrecker? Nah. But so they're on some boat tour in this other country, right? So the tour guide is like flirting with this girl, saying like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so small, like, and then her boyfriend, he did express to her like, hey, this is making me a little uncomfortable. So then the tour guide was like, oh, well, I bet if I hung my arm out like this, you could hang off of it and do a pull-up, like I could hold you up with one arm or something like that. And then so her boyfriend's still like, nah. So she just does it anyway. So in front of her boyfriend, like in front of their friends, I'm assuming too, she just gets up on another man's arm and starts dangling and trying to do a pull-up. And like, I don't even see what the gain here is, but so then she can't even do it because I'm assuming she's like some small, like petite, like 10-pound girl. I mean, like, so she can't do a pull-up, so she falls, and she even tries to do it again. So she gets back up, grabbing on this guy, like right, her boyfriend's probably sitting there like, but yeah, so you said, Tim, I know you, the worker? What? Bro, that right there is an actual caption I put on one of my TikTok posts. But essentially, yeah. So they get back to the place where they're staying, and he just breaks up with her. And I think the most ironic thing that makes me feel, I'm like, the most joyful part of the story for me is, one, apparently everyone's like, oh, you know, he was like, she was out of his league, she can do so much better. And like, you know how like, I feel like girls like love to be supportive of the girls, like regardless of if you were in the right, like that. I feel like that's how girls operate, like, but yeah, so he broke up with her, and then they had to, I'm assuming they must have had to like stay together in a foreign country for days, fly back home together after he broke up with her, and then now they're just like not together. But the thing was though, like the funniest part about this is like, I guess she told someone else the story, and then like I know the actual story, if you know what I mean. So it's just like both of us were laughing. Well, I don't even know, like I've been told from two different people, if that makes sense, like, but I'm just observing, and I'm like, damn, bitches be bugging. That's so wild though, dude. Like, I feel like it's not that deep. I feel like what makes it so deep is like, he paid for you to go to a foreign country. Like, let me stop talking about this. Yo, I'm not even involved in the situation anyway, and I feel like me explaining it gets me triggered. That really is wild. And I feel like it makes it worse too, because he told her like, hey, this bothers me, and she's like, nah. Yeah, because dude, some of the people at my job, because like honestly, we're totally not talking about this at my job, but I feel like some of the people were like, oh, like good for him, like he should have told her good luck getting home and left her in a foreign country. And some people are like, it's not that deep. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, but that a girl can't hold a bicep. What's up, Baka Kenu? How are you, bro? You said, oh god, I'm scared to know what you would have done. Honestly, am I gonna get an entry maybe? You said, I mean, why didn't the boyfriend pick both of them up and squat them? I mean, I'm assuming he's probably a twig. You know, this is why I be in the gym 6 days a week for moments like this. I've actually been more consistent in the gym lately, though. I feel like when I was streaming Asia, I wasn't consistent for the longest time. Yo, this morning, though, I was so weak in the gym. It actually pissed me off. I feel like Visor, I feel like you understand that. You ever, like, can't lift what you expect to lift and you just get pissed off? You said I'm doing amazing. How are you? Any trades? I'm okay. I took one trade so far. I ended up losing. I was bearish coming into the session. I'm low-key bullish now, but I tried taking a short, like kind of close to market open, like in this area over here. I took like a CISD entry. It was pretty much also like a 3-minute inversion, but you said, Tim, why you always inversing me? I'm sorry. What, are you looking for shorts now? Yo, what? I would have brought her back home and act like I was... Yo, that took you a minute to type up, bro. I guess I gotta read this out loud. Maybe I can't read that out loud, because I think YouTube cut off some of that. Yo. Bro said I would have brought her back home and acted like I was fine with it. Then say, let's play role play. Tie that woman, that respectful woman down. I'd hire 3 service workers. Ugh. And yo, this hurts me to read out loud. Wait, all she will have to do is watch me? Bro said low-key can't say the next part? So wait, there was something in there where everything you said there, you're like, nah, this isn't too much. But there's something else you thought about including that was too much? Bro said, what was the last part? But anyways, I wouldn't do anything with her, and after I'm done with the... Well, I definitely will not cheat on you, Vizard. Bro, how you just said I'm low-key a sweet guy after you just threatened. I mean, nah, I get that. I definitely get that. Yeah, because I know we're joking, but I feel like if you like tie someone down to a bed and do anything, and like I feel like without their consent, I feel like that's low key. Like, even if they fucked you over, like even if she cheated on me, like that's a little too much. I don't know. Like you ever hear me? You ever hear? That's not English. You ever be hearing those stories though? Those girls, like their boyfriend cheats on them, and they like boil water, and they'll come over them when they're sleeping, and like. Maybe I shouldn't use the actual word, but like, I don't know. You know, like maybe coconuts they boil? Ugh. You said Vized low-key a chill guy. At least he didn't... Bro, we're setting the bar so low here. Yeah, just make sure, just don't set up a safe word first. You're saying why? I don't know, honestly. And I like how this girl, like, I like how she be standing on business too. She's like, it's not that deep. Like, Vized throw it through already. Yo, I feel like Vized is more triggered than me. Yo, Vized, you want to come to, I don't want to say exactly which people in my life this relates to, but like, you want to come talk to them and explain your side of the story here? You should come talk to this girl for me and explain to her she's bugging. In all seriousness though, don't you think that'd be the worst post-nut clarity? Like, after you're done, you'd be like, damn, like, instead of blowing evals, like, I just blew all this money for these women to be here, and, like, they don't even like me at the end of the day, and, like, what am I even trying to prove here? Like, did I even win? You said, do not let this man talk with the guy, otherwise get end up in jail. No, it's not jail time. You said after that, I'd low-key go for the pull-up dude and I mean, honestly, in that specific case, I wouldn't be mad at the dude, because I feel like I accept that other guys are gonna try to fuck your girl with no shame. Like, I feel like that's just how it be. But like, I feel like it's her job to like not like entertain it. You said, bro, no, Tim. You said, I'll be honest, everyone catching it? What, the fade? I like how we're talking about, like, yo, if your girl, like, cheats on you, she's catching the fade. By the way, Al Future's 25% off. Yo, Vice is getting all New York on me. He's like, honestly, fuck all that. No cap. No kizzy. Undead homies. Let me stop. You said the guy and the... Yo. Honestly, I think that's a better plan of action though, because she won't forget that. Like, if you like cheat on her with a girl, she'll be like, oh, you know, I've been cheated on before. But if you cheat on her with a guy, you will live in her mind forever. It's like a win-win scenario though. You know, nah. What the, yo, actually, this is gonna get taken out. This is gonna get clipped. This is gonna be taken out of context. Yo, price action so cooked. This is what we're talking about. Oh, no retracement for me. Yo, at least maybe I can take what. I feel like this is just getting vile. How is YouTube allowing this? Oh, I guess YouTube didn't copy that one, I don't think. Wait, and grandpa? Yo, Vizon is actually more triggered than I am. I mean, it doesn't affect me. I mean, she's not my girl. I don't care what she does. That's not my problem. I feel like she's one of those girls though, where like if you look at her, she like looks like a Barbie doll. Like, you know what I mean though? Like, she's just like, even like the way she like moves, like she's just kind of like, huh, like, you know what I mean though? Like, I feel like they're just like so delicate and fragile and like everything, like, you know, at work, you know, the customers just wouldn't stop coming in. I had to do my job. Someone clip this. I'm probably gonna clip it later. Said, Tim, can you please stop moaning in my speakers? Yo, Vizon, what? Trading with a side of moaning. Involuntarily. You know, at my job though, like, I feel like it's not even like I feel like it's like a weird habit I have where sometimes I'd kind of sigh and I'm like, huh. But so like at my job though, I feel like when I first got there and they were getting to know me, like we'd be like doing random things and I'd just kind of like sigh to myself and I'd be like, Tim, are you okay? Vizon said, I'd rather trade this price action than look at that girl. I mean, I feel like if I didn't know her personality, like if I had no idea what was behind those eyes and that head, like I'd say she's decent looking, but I feel like, at least with me personally, I feel like if I find out like you're a bitch and I hate you, like whatever looks like you had are just out the window. Like I there's no coming back from being a stupid bitch, I feel like. You said I'm taking shorts here? I hope they play out for you, bro. I mean, I could see it playing out. What's the I'm not even 100% sure. I want to say it was like Dominican Republic or I think it was Dominican Republic. One of those Spanish countries. Yo, bro, that guy, her boyfriend, yo, he should have indulged in the Spanish culture while he was there. After that, no, I'm kidding. Nah, I feel like he was probably more sad than anything. Vizon, you know how many people are in the population over there? You're probably gonna find some random guy. You said Tim? Nah, honestly, nah. Cause like, dude, they be expensive as fuck. Like as fuck. And I feel like the thing is, like, it's not like in terms of ROI, right? The ROI is not there, and on top of that, you're just gonna feel like shit after. Like, no, I mean, I've never actually done that, but like, I mean, I've definitely been offered multiple times, but like, I mean, I've definitely been offered my fair share of times, but like, sorry, but well, okay, I would know this from experience, but I would imagine, I actually don't know this from experience, but I would imagine the post-nut clarity. It's like, damn, I paid this girl to be here with me, and like, do you exchange payment before or after? Like, do you just finish and just like, okay, give my money, I'm heading out, and you just sit there like, I'm such a loser, I can't even pull, I had to pay But dude, but you know how much they'd be charging? I mean, like, I'd be going, like, I feel like I've been offered by more expensive ones, but like, this bitch was trying to ask me for like, I want to say, wasn't it like $800 for like, it was either half an hour or an hour? 800? And in my head, I was just like, oh my God. Like, my first thought was like, not like I was interested in the first place, but I was like, oh my God, like, that is so much money. You said, where are you getting all these? I mean, well, no, so here's the thing. So I'll put you guys on the method. So I've only gone to these places a handful of times, but so if you go, I live near Manhattan. So if you go to like the nicer ones in Manhattan, I mean, obviously it's not legal, but I feel like if you don't even have to ask, dude, like you just go to like some of the nicer places in Manhattan and like, they just, here's their method. Okay. This is how they try to get you in. Okay. So like they give you like a lap dance, right? So you're sitting there and then like next thing you know, you got like tits in your face, right? And then you're a guy, you're like, eh. But then, so when you can't think straight, then they're like, oh, by the way, if you want to go to the back, they start giving you prices. And well, they actually don't give you the prices. I had to ask. They were like, they're like, want to come to the back? We can talk about how much it is. And I'm like, how much? I mean, I was more just curious, but I wasn't actually going, I wasn't gonna go through with it. But then when she started, I was like, yo, bitch, this bitch is bugging. Like, but bro, absolutely crazy time to pull up Abdib. How are you? But nah, I mean, those bitches gotta have like STDs. Now, I mean, you're good. No, I only say that because you really came at one of the weirdest times. Like I've lost the plot of trading right now. But you said I just go to the, I mean, I feel like I used to have a friend that used to do that. I mean, like, at the same time, I don't know. I feel like the post nut clarity after would still be insane. They said I'm having problems with my laptop. I had to give my laptop new Windows. Dude, honestly, I'd be doing that. I'd be reinstalling Windows whenever anything goes wrong. Oh, I'll wait 10 more minutes. And if we can't give me a good setup by 11. I mean, I definitely could not say fuck you to that girl. I honestly can't even bring up that I know about that because she never told me about it, and there's no reason why I should know that story, if you know what I mean. You said you got break even. I mean, at least you protected rich. Where are you from? I live in New York. You said I'll visit her in my dreams. You know, not even in a sus way, but I feel like it was like it was kind of recently. I like had dreams about so many of my viewers. Like, I feel like there was one night I had a dream about, I think it was Uber one night. I think it was Vizid the other night. And I don't, you know, Vizid, I feel like it's funny. I have no idea what you look like. And in my dream, I never saw you. Like, I just knew you were supposed to meet up with me, but you just never, like, you never showed up. I think that was it. I think it might, yeah, that was it. I mean, I'm not saying you'd actually do that. Bro's about to, I'm waiting for bro to be like, sorry. I'd be doing that shit. People would be like, you know, in my dream, you cheated on me. I'm like, I'm sorry. Now, I want to say he entered on some, IFVG, I'm pretty sure. So this is 11 a.m. open, like, right now. And there's, like, what, 10 minutes? I want to see how 11 a.m. opens. I mean, no, I've never seen you before. I mean, I was saying in my dream, you said that'd be crazy if you saw me. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not going to say which one it is, but I think Vizid, do you have 2 TikTok accounts? Like, I follow one of them, and there's another one that has your legal name that you follow me on. And then I think one time, am I bugging here? You said, no, I only have one. You know, you said, yo, do you win anything? I got I mean, maybe if you stay in the streams for longer, ADR. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. You said Cypher knows what I look like. You sent Cypher a pic without me? No, I'm kidding. I don't care. But what do you call it? I'm not gonna lie though. There was some other dude who his name is kind of similar to your name. Obviously, I won't say your name on stream. But honestly, this actually might be a weird thing to say. There was one day I was bored, and I was like, I'm gonna look through Cypher's following and see if I can find Visor, because I have a rough idea of what your name is, but I couldn't find you. But there's some other dude on TikTok who I thought was you. There was actually one time where he pulled up my live, and I was like, yo, don't I know you? Because I wasn't gonna say who you are, but like I was like, don't I know you? And he was like, no. So this guy good. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I'm not the worst at stalking, but I wasn't good enough to find. I mean, honestly, I'll follow you on IG. I won't have to stalk it then. Don't you want to see my spam post on my story? On 2 accounts. Ronan's like easy fade. OR Orion.es? That's not you, but there's someone named Orion Funded. Interesting. Bro is definitely on that prop firm. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's kind of how I expected you to look. Bro's a cute guy. Oh, you said, I thought the Lucid case drop was yesterday at 6 p.m. No, honestly, no, in the least sus way possible, I don't think you're a bad looking guy. I like totally like, I don't know why it took me this long to remember. Oh, I have to film a trade recap. Bro said, can we kiss now? So Tim, what's your IG? It's just TimB272. It's I go by TimB272 on every platform except for Telegram. Someone beat me to getting TimB272 on Telegram. I'm kind of upset. Yo. Yeah, I took one trade. I took a short. Interesting. I wonder if they split them up or something. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm. Yo, this is crazy. I guess we've gotten comfortable enough with each other that we just be saying that to each other now. You know, I'm gonna record my trade recap. What? What did Visor do? I trade supply and demand. I mean, I would agree with our friends here. I'm trying to think. No, am I really about to give up 4 minutes early? Because Yeah, dude, this session's cooked. I'm not fucking trading this. I'm gonna do my trade recap. Today's Monday, June 6th. I took one trade on the Nasdaq. I ended up losing it. So coming to the session, I did have a bearish bias. So if I start on the daily time frame, honestly, I will admit this daily over here, like it's really choppy. Like, we're just going up, down in this range. And also I feel like when you look at gaps being respected, it's really like contradictory. Like we opened this bullish gap, then we inverted it over here, right? We opened up this bearish gap, then we invert this bearish gap over here. And keep in mind, we're failing to deliver to like the lows, right? Like once we inverted this bullish gap over here, we should have delivered down to these lows, I feel like, and we just failed to do so. And same thing with like this daily gap over here. Like if we invert this one over here, we really should be delivering to these like relative equal highs up here, but we're just like failing to do so. I mean, so the most recent like daily inversion that happened was we inverted this daily fair value gap over here. So I was viewing, you know what, like previous day low, these lows over here, they could potentially be a good draw. And it's not like either index took out previous day low. And I know now it might look more bullish in the daily now that we've already seen this candle flip. But like when I was trying my shorts, like this candle really hadn't flipped already, right? So on the 4 hour, I will admit it was kind of like sus to me that we inverted this 4 hour gap over here. But I kind of faded that just because like the mindset I had was like we had that daily inversion. And also I feel like over here, like this like Sunday candle, I feel like we kind of delivered down a little bit, but so I have market open. I don't know myself where my execution was. So we did run all these stacked lows kind of like pre-market, and there was even an SMT with London highs like at market open where put my session highs and session lows. So ES had taken out London highs, but I'm sorry, NQ took out London highs, but ES never actually took it out. That kind of got invalidated pretty quickly, but I was still looking for shorts, honestly. So when I actually ended up taking this short was once we traded up and we took out Asia-high. So NQ took out Asia-high, ES failed to do so. There's an SMT with Asia-highs. Oh wait, no, this was, I'm getting ahead of myself. This was the first trade that I took. That was the re-entry I was looking for. I never got. I saw sweep these highs. So ES took out that high. Yeah. It's like that high, right? ES took it out, NQ failed to do so. Because we're like back here. So essentially I saw like a change in the state of delivery. So we pretty much just like shifted market structure around like here. Once we close below like this. So I could have entered off like this candle close. I really wanted to see a really strongly change in state of delivery, like wait for like this candle close right here. Then we pulled back and entered me in. And I was expecting like that to hold. I did set a limit up here, but I was going for like a 1 to 1.5 at Asia lows. So not crazy RR, just kind of like a base hit. But I was bearish higher time frame. And I feel like there were more stacked lows that I thought might want to get ran. Like in this kind of like this right here. And yeah, I feel like it was tricky though with the 4 hour and daily kind of conflicting, but overall, I don't think shorts were a crazy bad decision, honestly. I mean, it didn't work out, but, and I put my stop loss to like these candle bodies up here. I figure there's no reason for us to trade all the way back up here and not take out these highs, especially when they're like relative equal highs. I feel like the main thing going against this is I did have relatively equal highs at my stop. I just thought like we've traded so far away from it. And the other thing was too, like the SMT, like if ES hadn't taken those highs, I feel like the relative equal highs would really suss me out, but I'm like, oh, there's an SMT, like maybe that's a protected high. We don't necessarily need to trade back up to there, but it's even like a V shape, like back down too. Like you see, like at market open, right? We come back up, go right back down. And there's even 930 lows, like down here we failed to take out. Like I love 930 lows and highs. I talk about them all the time. Like I'm honestly kind of surprised. I know ES took out the 930 low, but like kind of surprised we didn't take it, honestly. But I mean, for the re-entry I was looking for was once we came up here and took out like Asia highs. But we never really gave me. I was waiting for a close below like this. So we did change this stay delivery like over here if we got this, but we never actually gave me that entry. So yeah, honestly, and it saved me because if I still did trade the old way I used to, like if I was just using Bookmap for entries, knowing myself, I probably would have taken this shit and I probably would have gotten stopped on it. So if I traded the old way I used to, so essentially being more cautious saved me from one loss today is basically the point here, I guess. I was wondering that too, Vizit, honestly. Well, also, in case you guys aren't aware of who I'm talking to, I do live trade for free on YouTube Monday through Friday at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely pull up, come hang out with me, trade with me, see me give my analysis, see me take literally every single execution in live time right here on YouTube, TimB272. If you guys are looking for a prop firm account to trade with, Lucid, Tradeify, All Futures, code TimB272. And if leave a thumbs up, and if you have any thoughts on this trade recap, definitely leave them down below. Let me know if you think I'm stupid. Let me know if you think this is a good trade. But nah, I'm ending. I recorded the trade recap video for YouTube. Ugh. I can't look at these charts anymore. I'll stay here for a bit though. You said, damn, I should low-key thank that girl? Which girl will be thanking? You said crashing out. What'd she do to you, bro? I mean, you don't got... I like how it starts pulling back right as I give up on the session, too. Oh. There's, what do you call it? Yeah, Visor, you weren't here for it, but there's some girl I know in real life that, like, was trying to do a pull-up on some guy's arm that was, like, calling her, like, pretty and flirting with her. Yeah, I don't think he was. And he was, like, right in front of her boyfriend. And we were just crashing out about how she's bugging. No, this is so off topic. Honestly, yeah. But, that's like, it's not like some guy put his dick in her, but like that's basically cheating though. I don't know. But, what was I gonna say? And honestly, I feel like girls, like, oh, this is so random, but so there's like physical cheating and I feel like there's emotional cheating, right? Like, and I feel like men, their worst nightmare is like if a girl like physically cheats on me, and I feel like a girl, her worst nightmare is like if a man emotionally cheats on me. Like, I feel like it sounds like a weird thing to say, but I feel like as I grow older in life, it's kind of facts. Like, think about that. Like, I feel like it's like, what's a man's worst nightmare? He fucked my bitch. You know what I mean? Like, what's a woman's worst nightmare? Like, oh, like, what would she do that I didn't? I don't know. I mean, that's true, yeah. What's up, Hotel Carly? How are you? I mean, some girls just don't get it. Or they're just smart and get it, and I feel like they like play off like, oh, I'm a girl. So now I gotta trade eval. I'm sorry, bro. At least you can use code Tinash. Nah, my bad. I'll stop. Bro, it's gonna be like, fuck you, dude. Nah, but eval is so annoying, honestly. I appreciate you, bro. Low-key, this is so random. I've been debating, though, if I want to keep paying for Bookmap, low-key. Especially when I can see it for free on YouTube. I feel like that's like the nail in the coffin. I mean, I'm looking at the charts right now. I feel like there's some short playing out that I could have taken. I feel like there's no way I would have felt comfortable enough to take that, though. Oh, you're trying to become a cop? That's what's up. So where would you long at? Honestly, I'm not. It's too late in the session for me, honestly. I'm not taking any longs. I mean, I would have longed at maybe like equilibrium of the range, 50%, but it's getting too close to lunch hour for me. Why am I grabbing my water bottle like a weirdo? Like, why am I trying to drink water? Like, you see what I'm doing? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is not how we drink water. This is how we drink water. Ugh. I've already done enough of that Vizid. No, I'm kidding. I do 50% since like the 9:30 open, honestly. Like that, you know, like that low we put in at 9:30 on NQ. You said I feel like your hesitations. I mean, yeah, because I don't know why. I feel like in my mind, I always just can imagine someone taking a clip out of context. Because honestly, think about it. Like when I'm streaming, you could take any clip and like things can sound so much worse out of context. Like imagine if someone heard you talking about. Remember we were saying like that girl? Like imagine if they just saw you saying, "Oh, you know, I want to make that girl watch." You're like, and I feel like if they didn't know the context, it makes you look so bad. But if they knew the context, things are totally different. Like, yo, I'll have my whole chat. I'll have my whole chat showing up to this girl's house with like pitchforks and like what? Didn't they accept the torches? They have torches and pitchforks. Have a good rest of your day, Ab. This session's cooked, but I appreciate you stopping by, bro. Shrek. Yeah, dude, honestly, I think this market's shit today. I mean, I know I can't blame price actions every day, but one thing I don't like about these Ray-Ban Meta glasses is I feel like they push like on my skull a little too hard. I wish they were like a little wider. I feel like if I leave them on for too long, it feels like it's like crushing my skull. You said the dude might be right? What, the long dude? I genuinely don't think I've sell that shit, bro. Honestly, I'm not even superstitious, but if I get fucked in the ass this week trading again, I might take the glasses off. I just want to clip, and you know what's ironic? You know the reason I'm wearing these glasses? I want to clip farm my wins with the camera. Can you guys see when the light goes on? See like I'm recording, right? I want to clip farm my wins. There are no wins in sight. I think any signal bots I had, they retired. They're like, nah, we're packing it up. I did gain 1 subscriber though. Maybe someone pulled up and they were like, oh, this guy's a good dating coach. He sucks at trading, but... He said I subbed. Appreciate you, ADR. You said who sucks at trading? Everyone just says. Yeah, I feel like it is weird to think about though. Like, I forget there's a term for this, but it's like one thing in your life can like just change the whole trajectory of your life. Like for example, like if someone introduced you to trading, right, it could change the rest of your life. Or like, let's say like if you meet some girl, right, like she could absolutely change the trajectory of your life in a positive or negative way. You know what I mean? She could push you over the edge to, you know what I mean? Or she could be supportive, you know what I mean? You said market makers are watching you through the glass. Sell the glass. Oh yeah, there is a camera in it. So like he's in long, sell it. Honestly, yeah, a lot of girls are negative. Not all of them, but a lot of them, yeah. Or I feel like they get negative easy. Like I feel like they just get upset easy. Like it's like they're in a good mood, but it's like, oh, it's a little too hot. Now I'm mad because I'm hot. Or it's like I haven't eaten in 2 hours. Now I'm hangry. I mean, no, definitely not all, but ugh. I'm so tired. I did not sleep well last night. Low key, I might end the stream here, and I want to go make myself lunch. And I have a YouTube video I want to film today about telling you guys how to full prop firm accounts. I low key out of the bathroom too. But yeah, so I'll wrap up here. But join the free Discord if you're not in there already. Oh, if you guys didn't hear before, I'm sure you guys have heard 700 times, but I do live trade for free Monday through Friday here on YouTube. It's definitely pull up again if you guys are new here. I'm sure none of you guys are, honestly, me too. I feel like, dude, because honestly, like, if I can quit my job and go full time, like, I'm honestly down to link up with some of you guys, especially the ones that have been here a long time. I can't wait until I'm profitable and can just, like, freely travel. Location freedom. I've been talking about it for fucking years. And like, honestly, this might sound weird, but even if I'm profitable for you, I'd probably still come out to see you. And even like, or if maybe I could fly you out to New York and you can meet me in Cypher. I feel like flying out another man is kind of crazy, but I said, nah, I want us to ball out. We can do that too. Yo guys, use discount code TimB272 so me and Vizid can go ball out and go blow money. No, I'm kidding. So what about me? I mean, I mean, I wasn't excluding you, bro. I mean, I feel like you're newer, but like, I feel like you might recognize your name you're showing. Today, yeah, I'll remember you too. I'll remember you, Bakketo, too. Honestly, I really do remembering all you guys, your names. Don't worry. Nah, not that. I don't like those. Those scare me. Yeah, but I guess I'll probably end up here. Stream here, but I do appreciate every single one of you guys that stops by, hangs out with me, trades with me. I hope every single one of you guys has an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.